The bow is a powerful mid-ranged weapon that offers high mobility, a safer playstyle, and a variety of arrow-based attacks. Today, I will show you how to make the best high-rank bow build in Monster Hunter Wilds. The bow is a weapon you will have a tough time putting away once you start using it. The biggest advantage this weapon has over some of the others is its ability to deal consistent damage from range while being able to complete hunts without taking a single hit from monsters thanks to its flashy and incredibly satisfying evades. With the right weapon, armor, skills, and jewels, you can turn your bow into a killing machine. By the way, thanks for helping me reach over 500 likes on my S tier longsword build video. The longsword is an incredible weapon, and if you're looking for the best setup, I highly recommend checking that video out as well. I got more Monster Hunter videos coming soon, and if you're into action RPG or Souls-like games, for example, I think you'll enjoy this channel very much, so consider subscribing, and I hope you enjoy the show. Before we get into the video, I want to thank G2A.com for sponsoring this video. G2A, or Gate to Adventure, is a website that offers digital entertainment including software, video games, gift cards for Amazon, and more. Now is the best time to check out G2A because they're running a special campaign which has the best RPG games all at discounted prices until the end of March, including games like Monster Hunter Wilds and even Assassin's Creed Shadows. Not only do you get these games at a discounted price, but you also receive instant delivery for every product you purchase on G2A. This means you can purchase Monster Hunter Wilds at a discounted price and access the game immediately. Do yourself a favor and check out G2A as soon as you can by using the link in the description or the pinned comment below. My primary weapon on this build is the Anglebine Arshan Bow with 30% affinity and thunder elemental damage. To reach 30% affinity, you'll need to apply thunder affinity fragments when you're forging your Arshan Bow. Affinity plays a crucial role on this build because you have skills to maximize your crit damage, and it will help you deal the most amount of damage possible. I think 30% weapon affinity is high enough. Sometimes if you go higher, you reach a point of diminishing returns since most of your skills will help you increase your affinity further anyways. When you fully reinforce this bow, ideally you would want 3 attack rolls and 2 affinity rolls. Since it's RNG, I almost had it, but an elemental boost managed to sneak its way in there, which isn't too big of a deal. Raw attack power and affinity will be the best rolls for your bow. For armor pieces, you'll be using the beta versions of the Gore Magala head, arms, waist, and legs, and the Arc Vulcan beta chest. These specific armor choices will help you maximize your most important skills on the build and will give you access to more decoration slots as well. Your Anglebine bow comes with 3 decoration slots where you will socket 2 critical jewels and 1 spread jewel. 2 critical jewels will allow you to reach level 5 critical boost on your build, which increases your crit hit damage by 40%. Since this build has high affinity, you'll be able to take advantage of this skill quite often. The spread jewel increases the damage of your power shots and quick shots, which is what you will be using most of the time to charge up your tracer rounds and deal consistent damage, which is why it makes the most sense for this build. Level 5 Weakness Exploit increases your affinity by 30% when you hit weak points and will allow you to deal 20% extra damage to wounds. You can reach level 5 Weakness Exploit by using the Arc Vulcan chest, which adds 1 level, 2 level 3 Tenderizer jewels, which will be socketed into your helm and chest, and a level 2 Exploiter charm to give you those last 2 levels of Weakness Exploit so you can reach max level 5. This build has level 4 Constitution, which reduces stamina depletion by 40%. Skills like Constitution and Stamina Surge are very important for bow builds because bow attacks consume a lot of stamina, and if you want to make the most out of your mobility, you need to be able to replenish your stamina bar as quick as possible. The Gore Magala arms and waist will give you 3 levels of Constitution, and if you want to add 1 more level to reach that 40%, you can add a level 1 Physique Jewel into your helmet. Level 3 Evade window can be reached by using the Gore Magala helmet and arms, which adds 2 levels, and to reach that final level, you will need to socket a level 2 Evasion Jewel into your waist. Evade window is really good for bow builds because at level 3, you'll receive a nice increase to your invulnerability period when evading, making you more efficient in combat overall. Level 3 Stamina Surge works in conjunction with Constitution to give you incredibly fast stamina recovery. Maxing out Stamina Surge will increase your stamina recovery speed by 50%, and when you pair that 40% less stamina depletion when dashing from Constitution, you will never have any issues keeping your stamina bar full. To reach level 3 Stamina Surge, you will need to socket 1 level 2 Refresh Jewel into your chest and 2 level 2 Refresh Jewels into the arms. Now, in order for the antivirus skill to make sense, we have to take a quick look at the 4-piece Gore Magala Black Eclipse set bonus. When you have 4 pieces of the Gore Magala armor equipped on your build, you will be inflicted with the Frenzy status effect. When you're in this state, your attack is raised when you're fighting large monsters, and upon recovery, you'll also receive an increase in attack power, which is where the antivirus comes into play. The Gore Magala legs will give you 1 level of antivirus, and in order to reach level 3, you'll socket 2 level 1 Sane Jewels into your legs. At level 3, antivirus will greatly increase the recovery rate of Frenzy, which will add a massive attack boost to your build, and when successfully cured, you'll also gain 15% affinity. There's some other skills in this build which are easy to add and will actually provide some nice bonuses even at level 1. For example, if you put a level 3 counterattack jewel into your legs, you will gain 1 level of Adrenaline Rush. At level 1, you will gain plus 10 attack power whenever you execute a perfectly timed evade. If you put a level 3 chain jewel into your waist, you'll gain 1 level of Burst, which gives you a small attack and elemental damage boost when you successively hit monsters, applying an even larger boost after the 5th hit. These are 2 skills that can easily be added to the build, both of which will increase your damage output almost effortlessly. Level 1 Coalescence is coming from the Gore Magala helmet, and this skill will give you a slight increase to elemental damage and buildup whenever you recover from blights or abnormal status effects. The mantle you use is personal preference, but if you're looking for the maximum amount of damage at the right times, the Corrupted Mantle is always a good option. The Corrupted Mantle boosts weapon affinity by 10% for 120 seconds, but gradually drains your health. Continuous attacks while this mantle is equipped will increase your weapon affinity by 20% and attack power by 20%. So it's high risk, high reward. You lose health slowly over time, but you can get some really nice affinity and attack buffs in the process. This is easily one of the strongest bow builds you can make in the game. You'll have access to multiple sources of increased damage and affinity, your stamina control will feel effortless, and you will be able to deal a lot of damage to weak points and wounds. Like I mentioned earlier, I already have a longsword build on the channel, so if you missed that one, I'll put a link at the top of the screen right now. If we can get this video to at least 500 likes, I'll get started on another build video for a different weapon immediately. If you have any recommendations for which weapon to use, please let me know in the comments below. Thank you all so much for watching this video and sticking around until the end. If you enjoyed this one, a thumbs up would be greatly appreciated, and if you want to see more Monster Hunter, action RPG, or even Souls-like content in the near future, make sure you subscribe and turn on those bell notifications. Thanks for watching, everyone.